time again to bring out the basic gray paper out of my hoarded stash and create something fun as part of the Bringing Back Basic Gray collaboration. Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome. Again, this is the Bringing Back Basic Gray collaboration, and it's just a small collab that I'm doing with my friend Sarah, who's crafting and relaxing here on YouTube, and Kathy, who is Stampin' Cat over on Instagram. We all found that we had been hoarding the Basic Gray paper. Basic Gray doesn't make paper anymore. They've converted to fabric. So they do make fabric, which is very pretty. I've seen a bunch of the patterns. But back like in the early 2000s, they made paper, and we all loved the style and the patterns of the paper. And so we've hoarded it since they stopped making it. And so we decided that once a month, we're going to pull out some of our pretty papers from Basic Gray, enjoy them, use them. We're not trying to use it up. We're just trying to get some joy out of the paper rather than keeping them stored away in our stash somewhere. This month, I decided to make some get well items that I can sell at craft shows. I have made these little get well packs the last couple of years. Well, I guess really the only last year. We didn't have many shows in 2019 or in 2020. But these sold really well last winter. And it's just like a simple little packet of items that might come in handy when you're sick or, trying to fight something off. And this is just a little mug holder file that I have on my silhouette. And it has like this little handle, and then it, glues together really easily. And I also made this little holder that holds a travel size pack of Kleenex. And I didn't intend to make these, but when I was, trying to figure out how to use up the 12 by 12 inch sheet that I had, since I was cutting it, rather than leave like just awkward little scraps, I decided to go ahead and, cut up the whole paper. And this didn't take up the whole sheet. And so when I was looking for items that may fit on the sheet with that mug, I found this one, and it kind of went with the theme that I was working on, and it fit right down the side, and it like took up, like a whole, 4 inches down the side. And then I also filled in some space with a, with a bow here that I thought I could use to embellish the front of the mugs. And so it's just a really simple bow, and it's actually cuts out in one piece, but I separated it so that I could use one side of the pattern for the curved part of the bow, and then the back side of the pattern for the tails. And then the patterns that I used were Pyrus, I don't know how you want to say that one, which is this, with, kind of like that brownish gold with the muted florals, and then the yellow and green floral is Origins. In case anybody really wants to know if you have any of the paper in your stash. So, like I said, I kind of put these together and thought I would just go ahead and pack one up with you. And also, I did cut like just shy of a 3 by 3 inch square. So just to make a little 3 by 3 card that can go along with this pack, and that way someone can include a note. And most of these items I have picked up at the Dollar Tree, but not I guess it used to be most, but I've kind of found better deals everywhere. Some of the items come from the Dollar Tree, and then some of them have to work to fit this one in there. Some of them I've found better deals buying like bigger packs. Like the Lipton isn't bad buying. You get the 2-pack from your just regular grocery store. I get mine from Kroger. Now these hand sanitizers are from Dollar Tree. And I'm not sure about the Kleenex packs. I know they have the 3 packs of, Kleenex. I originally, tuck that in the back before I get too much in here. I originally was buying the emergency from Dollar Tree as well, but you were only getting, I think you were getting 2 or 3 per pack, you know, and then they raised the price to $1.25 per item, you know, in Dollar Tree. And I think it was Target that had a 10 or 15 pack where it ended up being a lot cheaper per packet than the Dollar Tree. Tylenol, I do still get at the Dollar Tree just because you can get several. It's hard to find these type of packs of the travel Tylenol in some of the other stores. Green tea, I just use Bigelow, so anybody that sells Bigelow. And then chapstick, I started buying some of the, you know, lip balm that Dollar Tree carried. Now I prefer to use either chapstick or Blistex, is that the other one? And so I will just look for them to be on sale throughout the year. So like this one is Aloha Coconut. It was just a random pack that I had picked up on sale. Amazon has 3 packs on sale sometimes, the grocery store. So I just kind of pick these up wherever. And the only thing I don't have, because I kind of forgot about it, that I normally include in here, and honestly, these are smaller, I think, than what I used last year. I must have made them kind of enlarge the file to make the holders bigger. But I also normally include cough drops. And a lot of times those I will pick up at the Dollar Tree just because it's a smaller pack of cough drops. And then I have a bag that I put it all in just to keep it all together when we're transporting. And I will tie it off, and then I have a tag that shows the contents of what's in there. Here's one. So a lot of times I will also just use that as my price tag, and I did sell these for $10, and last year at one show we sold out of them. So it was probably, I don't know if it would do well every year or if it was just COVID last year. I know that they're talking about the COVID and flu being bad together this year, so I don't know. It's always just kind of a nice gesture to have, you know, to give somebody. So anyway, I just have the contents on here, and then we'll tie that up, and then they have everything they need. I have the card in there, but I usually don't tie it shut. Like I'll use the twist ties that come with the treat bags so that they can get into it and get the card and redo the card. So that's what I do with those. These, and I sell them for $10, not because they take so much time, but gosh, but because of what's in here. Like I based it off of the cost of everything that goes in, because it took no time at all to put these together. That was pretty simple. These, I'm not sure what I'm going to charge. If you go to Dollar Tree, it's the 3-pack of Kleenex for $1.25. So you're looking at maybe 40 cents for the Kleenexes. So these might be a lot cheaper, like maybe $1.50, $2, because again, they were super simple to put together. I again just printed out some sentiments from my silhouette and then die cut around them. This one with a stitched scallop circle. And then just took some of the scraps I had and added some hearts just to give it a little bit more detail. And then this one, I just took another sentiment that I printed for my silhouette and did I think it's like a 2 1/4 inch scallop punch. And then there's this oval behind here, which was the cutout from here. I just cut it in half and then stretched it behind here just to give it a little bit something more, and then colored it in the hearts. I'm trying to decide if I want to add like a little white circle, like maybe another scallop circle back here so that someone could write a message. And then I need to figure out how to package them, because if I don't put the Kleenex in them, I mean, I could always, you know, just sell them like this in bulk and people could buy the Kleenex. Some people prefer that, but then some people just don't want to have to worry about it, so they would rather buy this. So this, I guess it could fold down, but I don't want to hide that. So, I mean, I could probably stick it in another one of those bags. I'll have to see. If you have any thoughts on packaging these little Kleenex holders, and I don't intend to make a ton of them. I just happened to cut them this time because I had space, which I probably shouldn't have had as much space as I had left, because I should have made these bigger so that they could hold all of the goodies, but I didn't have it saved from last year, so I need to make myself a note about the size. So I will be making some more of these with some different paper coming up soon, but they will be a different style of like box or holder. So I will try to make a mental note to make those bigger. But this is my share for Basic Gray today. Kathy and Sarah will be linked below, so you can check out what Basic Gray they decided to play with this month and what they ended up making. Hope you enjoyed my projects and maybe got some ideas either for gifts or craft show items that you can use. But I thank you guys so much for your time today and hope you all have a very crafty day.